Christopher Keith Irvine, born November 9, 1970, better known by the ring name Chris Jericho, is an American-Canadian professional wrestler and rock musician. As a wrestler, he has been signed to All Elite Wrestling, AEW, since January 2019, where he is the leader of the Learning Tree stable. Noted for his over-the-top rock star persona, in-ring technical wrestling prowess, and his ability to reinvent his character throughout the course of his career, Jericho has been named by journalists and industry colleagues as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. During the 1990s, Jericho performed for American organizations Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW, as well as for promotions in countries such as Canada, Japan, and Mexico. In the latter half of 1999, he made his debut in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, renamed WWE in 2002. In 2001, he became the first undisputed WWF champion, and thus the final holder of the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, then referred to as the World Championship, having won and unified the WWF and World titles by defeating Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock on the same night. Jericho headlined multiple pay-per-view, PPV, events during his time with the WWF/WWE, including WrestleMania X8 and the inaugural TLC, tables, ladders and chairs and the Elimination Chamber matches and the shows itself. He was inducted into the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Hall of Fame in 2010. Within the WWF/WWE, Jericho is a six-time world champion, having won the undisputed WWF Championship once, the WCW/World Championship twice, and the World Heavyweight Championship, 2002 to 2013 version, 3 times. He has also held the WWE Intercontinental Championship a record 9 times and was the 9th Triple Crown champion, as well as the 4th Grand Slam champion in history. In addition, he was the 2008 Superstar of the Year Slammy Award winner and, along with Big Show as Jerry Show, won the 2009 Tag Team of the Year Slammy Award, making him the only winner of both Superstar and Tag Team of the Year. After his departure from WWE in 2018, Jericho signed with New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW, where he became a one-time IWGP Intercontinental Champion, becoming the first man to have held both the WWE and IWGP versions of the Intercontinental Championship. In January 2019, Jericho joined AEW and became the inaugural holder of the AEW World Championship in August of that year. While in AEW, Jericho would also capture the ROH World Championship, the main title of AEW's sister promotion, Ring of Honor, at the 2022 Dynamite, Grand Slam event and the FTW Championship at Dynasty 2024. All totaled between ECW, WCW, WWE, NJPW, AEW, and ROH, Jericho has held 36 championships, including 8 World Championships and 10 Intercontinental Championships. In 1999, Jericho became the lead vocalist of the heavy metal band Fozzy, who released their eponymous debut album the following year. The group's early work is composed largely of cover versions, although they have focused primarily on original material from their third album, All That Remains, 2005, onward. Jericho has also appeared on numerous television shows over the years, including the 2011 season of Dancing with the Stars. He hosted the ABC game show Downfall, the 2011 edition of the Revolver Golden Gods Awards, and the UK's Metal Hammer Golden Gods Awards in 2012 and 2017. Early life. Christopher Keith Irvine was born in Manhasset, New York on November 9, 1970, the son of a Canadian couple. He is of Scottish descent from his father's side and Ukrainian descent from his mother's side. His father, ice hockey player Ted Irvine, had been playing for the New York Rangers at the time of Jericho's birth. When his father retired, the family moved back to Winnipeg, Manitoba, where Irvine grew up. He holds dual American and Canadian citizenships. Irvine's interest in professional wrestling began when he started watching the local American Wrestling Association, AWA, events that took place at the Winnipeg Arena with his family, and his desire to become a professional wrestler himself began when he saw footage of Owen Hart, then appearing with Stampede Wrestling, performing various high-flying moves. In addition, Irvine also cited Owens' older brother Bret, Ricky Steamboat and Shawn Michaels as inspirations for his becoming a professional wrestler. His first experience with a professional wrestling promotion was when he acted as part of the ring crew for the first tour of the newly opened Keystone Wrestling Alliance promotion, where he learned important pointers from independent wrestlers Catfish Charlie and Caveman Broda. He attended Red River College in Winnipeg, graduating in 1990 with a diploma in creative communications. Personal life. Irvine married Jessica Lockhart on July 30, 2000. They reside in Odessa, Florida, with their 3 children, son Ash Edward Irvine, born 2003, and identical twin daughters Sierra Loretta, Cece, Irvine and Cheyenne Lee, Che, Irvine, born 2006. All 3 have been guests on his podcast, Talk is Jericho, with his son discussing fish and his daughters discussing literature. Irvine owns 3 cats. In October 2020, Irvine reportedly donated $3,000 to Donald Trump's presidential re-election campaign. Irvine is a Christian. He has a tattoo of his wife's name on his ring finger. He has the letter F, representing Fozzy, on the back of his hand. Since 2012, he has gradually gotten a sleeve over his left arm. His tattoos include the artwork of Fozzy's album Sin and Bones, a jack-o'-lantern, Avenged Sevenfold vocalist M. Shadows, who collaborated with Fozzy on the track Sandpaper from Sin and Bones, also got a matching tattoo, a lake monster, and himself from his WWF debut in 1999. On January 27, 2010, Irvine and fellow wrestler Gregory Helms were arrested in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky after leaving a bar. A police report stated that Helms punched Irvine and the other passengers in the cab. Fellow wrestlers Christian and CM Punk later bailed them out. Since January 2012, Irvine, along with former NFL quarterback Tim Tebow, former NFL player Derek Brooks, and former Atlanta Braves player Chipper Jones, has been the co-owner of a sports training facility in Tampa, a franchise site of D1 Sports Training and Therapy. Irvine is a fan of Japanese convenience store chain Lawson, which Irvine would frequently shop at when he wrestled in Japan in the 1990s. Irvine still visits Lawson whenever he returns to Japan, whether to wrestle or if he is touring with Fozzy. Charity work. Jericho has made philanthropic and charitable efforts. Alongside WWE superstars Kevin Owens and Tyler Breeze, he donated $2,500 to help victims of the Alberta forest fires. He also donated $1,500 to help Brian Knobs with his knee surgery. In 2023, after Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin's on-field collapse during a game against the Cincinnati Bengals, Jericho donated $10,000 to Hamlin's charity, originally a $5,000 donation. He later donated another $5,000 after misspelling his own name in the original donation.